how, Gita, do you even make an economic prediction with so many uncertainties as to how long this lasts and what the trajectory of the disease looks like?
Hi, Sarah. Indeed, this is not a straightforward exercise. There is tremendous uncertainty, and it involves speaking to epidemiologists, which is not something typically economists do. So this has been this is a difficult task. Now, what I think we can make based on what we've seen in terms of data coming out of China when they were under severe containment, based on what we think in terms of working days lost as the global economy goes into shutdown. I mean, this clearly points to global growth going below zero this year. And, it could be worse than the global financial crisis.
Gita, when are you factoring in when you expect economies to get back up and running again? Because clearly the debate today in the U.S. has even seen a date thrown out there, Easter, April 12th, not too far away. I mean, if that actually happens, would you be changing your forecast for growth with a slightly more optimistic outlook?
Our forecast depends on several factors, one of which is the length of containment measures that countries, not just what they think they will undertake, but what they will eventually undertake. So we have to come up with some estimation of how long of a period this is going to be. We are thinking most economies will be hit for about a quarter at different points in this year. But then if containment measures actually turn out to be effective as one is hoping, if there are advances in the medical field that make treatments more effective, if all of the fiscal and monetary skills that are in place, and if there is even further global coordination on that front, if that's effective, then we should expect to see 2021 be a year where growth goes above trend. But again, as you saw, there are a lot of ifs in there. The length of the containment measures is indeed a very important variable.
What kind of damage, Gita, are you looking for in the United States at this point, as far as unemployment numbers and GDP declines?
We're looking at what we expect for the U.S. Is that the second quarter will be really bad, and March is also going to be a tough month. So I would expect the U.S. and the Euro area to be in a recession this year, based on what we forecast for what's going to happen in this next quarter. But again, this is a crisis where if there is a vigorous policy response, and we're certainly seeing a lot of it, much quicker than it came about during the global financial crisis, things could look better, much better in 2021. I also want to flag that a piece of tremendous uncertainty has to do with emerging and developing economies, of course, excluding China at this point. But these other economies, which are at the start of this whole epidemic, and the containment measures that they will have to incur, and the health system stress that they will have to face. And they're also dealing with a big collapse in commodity prices with commodity exporters. So there are many factors in here. We've seen an improvement in financial strain, but it remains, it is still severe. So all of these factors matter. And for some of these economies, it might take much longer to come out of it than some of the larger advanced economies.